I just got to work and I get a phone call from a number that I'm not familiar with. And it was somebody that was calling. I believe it was from Fort Lewis, who's the base right by us. They're wanting to do a haunted house for charity, and they called me asking me for advice. That was just really weird. So anyway, it's kind of a good start to the day. Something like off the wall. I'm kind of like, wow. Yay! It's time for Troy to get his hair, his mop, cut. What's left of it. It's like one of those straggly mops that, like, you know, that they start coming apart and pretty soon there's no mop left.
Or as some people would say, what hair?
Yes, true. Oh, baby.
Take the black thing off first.
I took the guard off for you. You're welcome. Do you guys remember that? Have you been watching that long? Alright. So, we got trimmers and beard. Necessities for hair cutting. Or at least if you're the haircuttee. So what do you guys think? Did she do a good job? I can't see. And I know that I still have hair because I used, well, I didn't use less shampoo, but the funny thing about it is you get your hair cut and you put the same amount of shampoo that you're used to using and it's like way too much. Anyway, and this is my vantage point, just to let you guys know, like right here, this fence in between like here and over here, this is my, I don't know why I always vlog from right here. It's like, that's what needs to get done. I guess I should do it. Alright guys, I want to try and bust some of these out. I'm not sure, I probably won't get them all done, but I want to try and get a good portion of them done tonight. Keith is not here. He was supposed to be here, but he didn't have any gas. Well, not any petrol or whatever that you put in your car. Time to bust some wood. So it appears that I'm not the only crafty one in the family.
Hi.
Hi. What you doing?
I have no idea, honestly.
Oh.
Yep, just kind of going with it. There's my mess.
It looks like a canvas bag with design sprayed on it.
It's a tote bag.
There's a little haunter in everybody. Whoa! Ma'am, put down the spray can and back away. Alright guys, tonight's progress, 9 panels. Plus I stacked up what I had from what I think I started the vlog off at when I got home. Got a long ways to go. I haven't been vlogging a lot of this just because when I get home, it's eat and panels. And I don't want to show you guys panels every day, just kind of like I said yesterday. So I'll give you a clip of the backyard to show you kind of like how big the stacks are getting. Alright guys, so here it is. The completed pallet count, this stack. And the stack that's under plastic. 50 panels. So, what does that mean? That means that Troy has 10 more to go until he's done with the first 60. And then I get to go and get 30 more. Oh, you guys have no idea how much my body aches right now. Alright guys, it is time for COC. Lori Lee has retired for the evening, and hopefully you guys can hear me. Maybe I should turn the fan off. And see, I did it so fast you guys didn't even see me do it. Hammerhead 729. The prop for the roof is a lightning box. The box is 7 feet tall by 2 feet wide and 1 foot deep. And on the front of it, it has a lightning bolt shape cut out. And for the inside, there's a strobe light and it flashes twice. Then in the front window that is open, has 2 speakers on the soundtrack, so the light flashes twice, and then a couple seconds later, the sound of thunder is loud and clear. That's really kind of cool, but do you get any wind? How do you keep it up there? How do you mount it to the roof so it doesn't fall over? Inquiring minds. NuxFan23. Wait, you guys aren't married? The realization of this will kill me! LOL, JK never knew. I think Lori Lee put it best when she said, that's why we get along and are in love, because we aren't married. Laughing her ass off. We're happy just like we are. Very, very, very true. The Sinister Soul 2010. I am now 365 days into watching every vlog. Did you start from the beginning? Because I highly don't recommend that. Things have just changed. I'm not camera shy anymore. I started watching last August 9th during the build season. I slowed down a bit, but faithful to you and the Bloodshed Brothers. That's really cool. Thank you. Extreme Aaron. Not sure how you plan to let patrons read the backstory, but I had an idea that you could play Skulker. I had an idea that you could play a recording of it for or around the queue line, easier than having people try to read it in the dark. Actually, the backstory is, I mean, it's going to be available on the website to read, but it's not something that you necessarily, you know, say, here, read this to everybody. I mean, the backstory gets all of your characters, your build crew, your designs, your advertising. It gets all that on the same page. Oh, and makeup and costuming also. Very important. So that's how the backstory brings all of that in. So it's not something that you necessarily, you know, show people to read, although it will be available on the website. I think I said that. Eileen Norris. Preventing idiot kids trying to wreak havoc. Rusty nails. Or call the cops. Your choice. I prefer rusty clubs and chase them around with it. Or water guns. Again, your choice. And I will say that HalloweenHellmouth does not condone any violence of any kind. But that was a good suggestion. ABC Noise 2. You have to have Hellmouth coffee cups with Charlotte and Odo's likeness. That's a really good idea. Dana and I talked the other night of having, like, coffee for the haunt. It wouldn't be Hellmouth coffee. Well, I guess it kind of would be. But yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Goth DJ. Damn, doing the vlog thing is kind of addictive. It really kind of is. I've posted like 5 vlogs in 2 weeks, all haunt build related stuff. Okay, not as much as y'all, but, well, it's rolling. Hope you get a few minutes to check some of them out. For security doing the haunt, we just have as many friends and actors over and watching as possible. And I think that's a really important thing. You know, your actors are not only actors, they're also there to make sure that, you know, they keep the flow control going, make sure that they, you know, that everybody's, like, not acting a fool and touching stuff and, you know, keep everybody in line. And they're also your main front for letting you know, or the person that's in charge, if there's a problem. JNC's dad. Hey guys, my dog was sprayed by a skunk while we were on vacation. Our brainiac neighbors that were watching my house and dogs put my dog back into the house after he was sprayed. Needless to say, the house didn't smell too good after we got home. Gross. How long did it take to get the smell out of the house and the dog? Gothic Dorothy. Tagging Hellmouth, not so easy. There are plenty of places listed as Hellmouth, doesn't matter which. Well, yeah, it does. Hellmouth Haunted House on Facebook is who you need to tag, and we're still doing it. So the contest is still going on. So go to Scary Girls Haunt Management on Facebook, like the page, and then post it to your status, and then tag Hellmouth in that post. That's the only way I can keep track of it. So, and if you guys are already liked Scary Girls Haunt Management, then just, you know, post it to your status and tag Hellmouth again so that I can keep track of it. Probably going to give away, like, you know, maybe a shot glass, keychain, bumper sticker, something like that. Something, you know, kind of cool. So anyway, guys, that's it. Happy haunting. See you tomorrow. Happy haunting!